Hi, good morning. It's me, Sheila True Love,
Honey Be Cool, aka Teresa.
and we are here. I wish we could have said it together. And we're here to say good morning, and we are going to discuss today friendship with women. Why is it so hard to maintain? Have you ever noticed that? What do you think about that, Honey Be Cool?
It is really hard to maintain sometimes because women sometimes
Camera.
hate women. um, Sheila and I have been friends for many decades. And not that we haven't been through our challenges, we have. But true friendship, you get past it and you focus on the friendship. So yeah, but like new women that I meet, it's hard sometimes to maintain friendship because they're not as friendly as they would think they are, you know. They just, have issues sometimes, with other women, whether it be jealousy issues or I don't know, competition, whatever it is, but we have to learn to get past that. Not that I don't bring my own issues, I'm not perfect, but I do know what friendship means. And the bottom line for me is trust and loyalty,
You see why we've been friends forever? Because those are the exact same things that's important to me. Trust and loyalty, integrity.
Absolutely. It's a must. I would never do anything intentionally to hurt her. Okay. Bottom line. Not that I haven't hurt her because we've been friends for 30 years. We have different of opinions. We may argue. Absolutely. I mean, back in the days, Absolutely. We used to argue a lot, especially when we were younger, about issues. But you bring it back together, and I have friends, other female friends that we don't see each other for a long period of time. And as soon as we get back together, like with her, we're not best friends where we're here every day together. We're best friends because we are not always together. We see each other. When the last time I saw you besides this weekend?
It's been a minute in terms of face to face.
Yeah, been a couple of years.
FaceTime, is it?
Yeah, but yeah, we do FaceTime. We talk on the phone a lot, once, twice a week or something like that. But there was periods where we were, didn't speak for years. But the thing is when you're true friends, you could come back together. That the comfortability of being vulnerable is there. And that's the thing, you're not being judged. Like if I tell her, something that happened to me that's embarrassing or, or whatever, I know she's not judging me for it. She's going to be supportive, and sometimes she may say, well, you were wrong and you did X, Y, and Z, and I have to be able to hear her and look at that. So it's, it goes back and forth.
Exactly.
Yeah. So why do you think that women today are not as close as they should be?
I think it has to do with the media. They constantly putting these burdens on women of what they're supposed to look like. They have women competing against each other. The normal women, I don't compete with anyone except for myself. I try to always outdo me. Like if I did this really well this day, then I try to outdo myself the next day in terms of looks. I don't have time for that either. And my reason for that is because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Mm-hmm. What one person may be fascinated about and totally in awe of, the next person is not. And then Honey Be Cool, Teresa, and I are amazing together because, first of all, we don't even like the same kind of guys. I like my guys Michael Jackson thin. She likes Hulk. No, she likes.
Yeah. Well. I like a big guy. Not a fat guy, but a fit guy. With some muscles. I
don't mind the muscles as long as he's got a thin body and like Patrick Dempsey, Michael Jackson type body. I don't like bulky. I don't like big. She likes her
The Rock.
She's into The Rock. I'm sorry. Are you into The Rock?
No, not really. Not really. He's not my cup of tea. But I like a guy that's
Yeah.
can handle me.
A man can handle me too. You know, you have thin guys who are muscular. They're thin, but they're muscular.
Ooh.
Like Michael Jackson.
Puny guys. She likes puny guys.
I don't like puny. Look at those football players. Those guys are like 230 pounds, but when you look at them, you would never believe those guys were 200
Okay,
plus.
well, yeah, that will work. So maybe we do like some of the same.
Not really. I like Michael Jackson thin.
That's under Michael Jackson was like 165, 170.
I like a man
and he was like 6 feet, right, or 6'2".
I like a man who's like at least one. Well, personally, I think a woman should be under 200 pounds. A man should be at least 200. I don't know if Michael Jackson, I doubt if he was 200. You and I both know that's so
no, he wasn't.
But I'm just giving you an idea, ballpark idea of what I'm into. You know, her idea of what's attractive and masculine and all. She has her taste, I have mine. That's another reason why we don't clash, because we are so not competing for the same type of, not even competing. What competition is there? You know what I mean?
There's no competition between true friends. You know,
really?
You support each other at, you know, in all things, and you call a thing, or a spade.
And I've got to have a man who is spiritual. She likes a man who's into God. She feels she could get him into church. If he ain't into church today, she will get him there. He has to have
the belief in God. He can't come to me as an atheist and say, hey, you know, no. That's not going to happen.
I can't do atheists. I can't do that.
And be willing to you know, study, find a home or whatever. You know, I don't push that on anybody, but if he's spiritual and he believes, we have a good start. I wouldn't knock him for that.
I've got to have a man who's on God's team. He has to be able to help keep me spiritually strong. That's number one. In terms of back to the topic, why women find it so hard to maintain friendships with other women, it's sad, you know, because in actuality, when the chips are down, it's women who build each other up. Because, you know, men are not too into all this talk. Mm-hmm. You know how men are. Mm-hmm. And women are the ones who keep building each other up. So it's the low self-esteem that some women have. I think still it's the pressure that's put on women. You know, women have all this pressure to look good and try to outdo. And I don't understand. It's just crazy to me.
And then some women, you know, you would think they're your friends, but when you call them in your most vulnerable moment, it's sort of like you get the feeling like they go, I got something on her.
Oh?
Yeah, I have a couple of associates. I won't call them friends, but I'll say associates. When, you know, if things are not going right or whatever, and I confide in them, it's sort of like, I got you, so we can't go there again. You know, you only get one time. Fool me once, shame on me. You know, well, actually, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I don't give you that second chance. Right, okay, right. So, you know, I just leave it out. I have enough real friends that, you know, not to have to deal with that. But I have experienced that, where they sort of like, you could sort of, the way the phone goes, you know, the silence or what they may say next is sort of like, I got something on you, you know. And it's like, no, you don't.
On me to do what with?
It's like you're not perfect or something, you know, or whatever. And I don't claim to be perfect, you know, but it's sort of like, you know, okay, you got a skeleton in your closet or whatever. It's just a feeling that I get. So,
and God knows when it comes to intuition,
yeah.
I don't bother lying to her. What's the point? What's the point? I don't, because
she's you don't
got
have
that.
To. And
God gave everybody a gift, and God gave her one of her gifts is definitely intuition. My son and my daughter's like that too. So what's the point of lying? But she's highly intuitive, incredibly.
Thank you.
I don't even. No, really, it's scary. It's kind of scary. So I don't even bother lying, like I said. But anyway.
Yeah, it's a feeling that you get, and you know that sixth sense kicks in, and you know to back on up, you know. Not that I don't give second chances, you know, on a regular, but you know, no, normally I don't, you know. But you know, if you're a good person overall, I don't, you know. But normally, if I feel you're a good person overall, because my intuition is telling me not to give you a second chance.
I see.
But if you're a good person overall, you may get that second chance, but I don't give them out a lot. Okay, it would have to be, you know, reason for it. You know, maybe that's just a one-time thing, or maybe that was something that I needed to look at for me, you know, like maybe it was my insecurity or whatever. So I do look at that as well.
So what do you think is the solution for women to get past that, trying to keep their. What do you think is the solution? You got a name?
Let me see. What's
solution?
the solution?
I mean, it's a solution. We all know what problems are, but solutions.
Right. Okay. A solution would be try to be better. Try to be more compassionate and try to put yourself in those shoes of that woman and treat her as you would want to be treated.
Honey, I will sit over here busting my brain out. What is the solution? That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's the golden rule, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well,
treat people the way you want to be treated.
That's right.
She got certain insecurities. You know that she has certain insecurities.
Yeah,
I don't have no problem being. Personally, I don't need the front seat. I don't care about all this attention that people keep talking about. I don't even understand it. I care more about devotion. I need people who are devoted to me, not like you worship God or Christ. You keep the attention. You can have it. It's all yours. But what I need is devotion. I get that here, which is why we have been friends for 30. She says 30. It's been over 30 years. And there's not a week. There's not a week that goes by where we either not texting or some kind of FaceTime or email or something.
Yeah.
And I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
I really do.
Good.
Come here, you. Anyway, is that it, darling?
Yeah, that's it. That was a good one.
So as I always end my videos, you always have a choice. The choice is always up to you. And I pray to God that you choose wisely. And this is Sheila True Love and
Honey Be Cool, aka Teresa.
And why are you Honey Be Cool?
Because I am so cool, and I am definitely a honey.
Okay, until next time, we got to deflate her head right now. Bye.